Lovers of vintage and trendy finds, this is for you. The Tri-Cities Vintage Market returns with another great event this weekend. Seth Moser here with a preview of some of the great finds vintage is in.
It is.
Tell me a little bit about what you brought today and just how you guys started as a market.
Yeah, so we've got some cool vintage pieces, like a vintage Masters piece, some Coach purses that the ladies are really loving right now. The early 2000s fashion is really back in style. But we've had the Tri-Cities Vintage Market going for probably about 2 years now. Moved here about 3 years ago. There wasn't really a vintage clothing market scene, so I wanted to start one. We got together with a bunch of the local businesses and kind of talked to them about where they thought a great place for that to happen would be, and they said the downtown pavilion where the farmers market happens, and then Carver Park Gym.
And that's where the next one is, Carver Park Gym, because sometimes the weather could be unpredictable.
Absolutely, yeah. We'll be indoors at Carver Park Gym from 12 to 5 this Sunday, March the 29th. Come on out and see us. We're going to have all kinds of great clothing vendors, over 20, with vintage t-shirts, jackets, jewelry, purses, all kinds of fun stuff like that.
One thing I love about vintage, a lot of it's one of a kind. You are not going to find another piece of the same thing at the market. So would you suggest maybe getting there earlier than later?
Yeah, absolutely. So each piece, like you said, is one of one. That's kind of why people enjoy shopping vintage, and we love to have people come out at least 30 minutes early and kind of line up outside or come on in. Most vendors will be set up by 11:30, but the good stuff goes fast. So people have deal racks and specials going on all day, but most of the good stuff's gone in the first hour.
Oh, I can imagine. And how do you select your vendors for something like this? And 20 is quite a bit in dealing vintage.
Absolutely. So yeah, vendors go through an application and a screening process. We have a team that go in and look at everybody's social medias, and they provide a bunch of great information about what they sell, where they're from, the price ranges they kind of look to sell at. So yeah.
If you want to be a future vendor, because you do this once a month, how can they apply?
Yeah, so they can follow us on our Instagram at the Tri-Cities Vintage Market, on socials, on Facebook or Instagram. And anytime we're having an upcoming market, normally 30 days to 15 days before the market, we post a link in our bio. It's a little Google form, very simple, just gives us your information and you fill it out.
And pieces like this, I love this. This master sweater here really gears us up for what's happening in a few weeks in April. How far back would you say some of these pieces date?
Oh man, so we have vendors that bring in pieces from the 1950s and 60s, wow. But primarily the largest group of clothing is going to be from the 1980s to early 2000s.
Which, like you said, trending right now.
Yeah.
So for people who are planning on coming out, what's really the target audience, or who should come?
Yeah, I mean, we love having anybody come that's willing to come. I mean, we've had people in their late 80s and early 90s come and try to find a piece that maybe they wore back when they were in high school or college. Yeah, and then we also have college students and high school students that are just looking for something new and trendy to wear, and they don't want to go out and shop at the mall and buy the same thing everybody else is buying.
And you change venues, and you also change dates each month, or is it the same date each month?
Yeah, so we mix it up. We kind of work along with downtown Johnson City to kind of work and see when they have availability at these venues that we love to use. But normally, you know, yeah, it just kind of fluctuates throughout the month, but it's once a month. We normally take the summers off because all of our students leave, and we love having those students from ETSU, King, Milligan, and all the local colleges come out. But yeah,
they're probably a good clientele. Well, your chances this weekend. Thank you so much. We've got the details. It is happening Sunday at Carver Park Gym. You can shop from noon to 5 p.m. There will be over 20 incredible vendors to check out, all featuring one-of-a-kind treasures. Put it on your calendar and make sure to go early. We'll be right back.